Good morning. Hello, everyone. Hope you can hear me. We are live. That didn't sound right. Let me do some quick little housekeeping. I want to get everybody invited to the show. I don't know why I'm talking to this like this, but Sally, let's do this. And I'll do this. And like that. And we'll do, who else can come in? Michelle. Well, I don't know. She said she would let me know if she wanted to get into the show. Let's see, we'll put Todd. Who else? I'll send Sally a message. Sorry, I'm doing this like all online. And then maybe we'll know. Cancel. And we'll do this. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do one more, and then that's it. Okay. So, get back to business here. We got 2 viewers. If those 2 viewers can please go and thumbs up my video. If you like me. If you don't like me, then you don't have to do that. But I don't imagine that you would be here, so. But those thumbs up, they kind of give me like a relation to, you know, how people take the show and if they like the show and all that good stuff. Dang, look at you girls and guys out there. Margot's out there. Jim Cooncat already picked a bunch of vintage dishes this morning. Going out for more. Hope to have a good day. Hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good day. Beth says she overslept. Yeah, I went to bed. I was out, but I woke up at, what time did I wake up? I woke up at 4 o'clock again. Must be the thing now. And then I did a bad thing and I sat in my chair, which I should have just started working, but I sat down. I put my feet up. Put the puppy on me. He got snuggled in and comfortable. We went back to sleep. I think I woke up at 7 o'clock. And then I was like, oh no. I got to get ready and get stuff done. So I got all my stuff that I was shipping today. And I was like, well, how am I going to do the show? Because I still looked like a hideous Medusa mess, you know. So I thought, well, I just will do the show, but I won't do it with my, you know, my picture, my live photo. I'll just do a picture. So I don't know how that came off. I went ahead and did it, just because I needed to. I probably could have switched it around, did the video after I got dressed and got ready, but I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough time. So anyway, that's how it worked out today. Don't know if it went off well or not, but good morning, Scrap Lady. Hope you're having a good morning. Literally, huh? Fishing and picking. I regret putting that statement out there last night. It was a wild show. It was fun. entertaining, wild. But I love it, and I love the people that I hang out with. They're awesome. You know, the thing I like about it is you can get super serious when it comes down to business. You know, everybody's, you know, talking and you know, about business. Um, but you know, when it's like joking around and you know having fun, I can't say that we keep it clean because a lot of times it goes south really quick. But um, you know, it's all in good fun, and you got to have fun sometimes. That's the way I think about it. So, um, let's see here, what's going on? Okay, get back on here, get out of that rabbit hole, because that's trouble. Nothing but trouble there. Well, you know, we always got foolishness here. We just have a good time. um, yeah, we have to be upstanding citizens in the morning. Not really. I mean, we have our moments here. We're a little more controlled, I think, but yeah, we still kind of let loose. I don't mind that I missed out on all the tomfoolery. It wasn't that bad. And Beth says, "Oh, it was bad, Hank." That's true. It is so it is so real, and that's what I like about you guys is that, you know, it's just not just me, it's not just me and Sally. You know, it's all of us. And, you know, we just have a good time. Because if you didn't have a good time, it'd be you might as well go out there and get a regular 9 to 5 job, right? It was fun. It was fun. And we were up, I think we closed the bar down here about, I think it was about midnight, maybe a tad before. But I think, yeah, I think we'll definitely be doing some um, working hangouts today, probably tomorrow, and then of course we got the what do you call it? The challenge, the challenge with money included. We got that coming up on Sunday, so that'll be fun. So be thinking about your items that you want to put up that day. You know, that's the key. You gotta think about those items that you want to list, so you know that they're a sure thing. Let's see. We ran. Porsche got out quick, and I didn't think that was possible. Well, now you know. Anything's possible as long as you put your mind to it. That sounds like something Wonder Woman would say or something. Um, where's Sally? It's 8:11 and she's not in here yet. What the heck's going on? We're gonna have to hunt her down. Where's Nikki at? This is a crock. I sent a message to Silverhair Stacker. Where y'all at? Get on in here. I need your help. Help me. All right. Let's see. I'm going to message Sally because I can. Yeah, I had some really good, while the show was going on, Like I think I had 2 in the morning, and that was all day. And then when I started the show, things really let loose. And I ended up with 6 sales, and then I had a payment from one that had sold a couple of days before that was in unpaid. I think that's so funny. Like, they don't pay, it goes into unpaid, and they don't pay. And then finally it's like maybe they're waiting for that last second that they can get by with, and then all of a sudden, you get the money. It's like, you're going to have to pay for it, so why don't you just pay for it? It's easy. Okay, Sally.
Hi.
I just messaged you and said, Sally, get in here.
Why, what's going on?
Oh, I don't know. I was just here all by my lonesome.
Oh,
I needed
sorry.
I needed my partner.
That's a pretty top.
This is a thrift store find, but I love it because it's very light. Very
I have
light and
one kind of like
bloom.
that, but it's pink and orange colors,
Uh-huh.
and
Ooh, that's pretty.
it has like a lace up right here,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's I usually wear a shirt underneath it because it's so low cut and stuff, but it's really cute. That's one of my summer shirts.
Yeah, this is really, because it's so light, it should be. I've had it in my closet for a while,
Mm.
but it's one of those things where you don't know if it's going to fit you, so you just leave it in your closet and you look at it every time you go into your closet. And well,
Mm.
today I finally decided, try the dang thing on and figure out if it fits you or not. If it don't fit you, then get rid of it so you don't have to keep looking at it.
Right. I was
So,
actually just thinking about that today, like that I need to go through my closet and weed out all the stuff because when they switched our dress code at work, they went
mhm.
to black jeans. And so I tried to dye all of my jeans that were blue,
Mm,
and they didn't exactly make it. They didn't make the cut. So I need to get rid of them because I don't even wear them.
right.
So, I mean, and I don't even really I don't go anywhere. So, except work, really. I mean, and I have a couple of pair of jeans that I like that are, blue.
Mhm.
And
But don't dye those.
I won't.
Okay. Save those for your good stuff. You know.
Right.
I mean, you got your work stuff and then you got your good stuff. You don't want that to go together.
Oh my God, I watched that Nikki stupid show the other night,
Oh my
and
gosh.
her wearing that freaking the table runner on her head. I know that's a table runner.
Oh my gosh.
I know it is.
Oh wow. And her
Um,
daughter got like onto her for how she did her show,
why?
because she told her she was dumb. She said, that's
Oh
that's
my
dumb,
God.
Mom. Why?
Oh my God.
So, but it didn't phase Nikki any. She's gonna
Oh,
she's
good.
gonna do her own thing and row her own
That
boat
makes
and
it.
everything. Yeah. Yep. Ha-
Okay, what's a
um,
pashmina? What's a pashmina?
it must be this.
No, they were saying that on Nikki's show,
Oh,
pashmina.
okay.
Hank says she swears it's still a pashmina.
I don't know what that means.
I love this black top. It has this.
It looks blue, number one.
It's black.
Okay.
And I mean it's faded, but it has these, and on the inside it's so soft. Like, and it has like a hoodie pocket, and it's almost like a sweatshirt. Nikki would totally get on to me if I said sweater. But it's like a sweatshirt, but it doesn't feel like sweatshirt material on the inside. It feels very soft, and it's nice.
Yeah.
And I can't remember.
Oh my gosh.
I can't remember. Do you see it?
Do I see what?
My tag.
Oh, no. I can see the tag, but I can't see what it says.
Oh, it's philosophy.
Okay.
And it's just super comfortable. Just a super comfortable shirt.
That's good.
And I usually I mix it up between the shirts that I wear underneath my work shirts. But usually I'll wear some kind of sweatshirt or
fleece or something.
Something underneath my work shirts, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I freeze there.
I bet. I bet you do. So yeah, I decided I did my my little mail call video.
I know, I watched it. Damn.
Yeah.
Hang on. The husband's calling.
Oh gosh. Brandon? Get over here, naked man. Let's see here. I would assume that probably Silverhair Stacker is out at yard sales or something. That's just an assumption, but that's where I think he's at. I could be wrong. He likes them yard sales and estate sales and all that. Which they're good. I'm just trying to get my stuff packaged up before 9:30 or so I can get it out and everything. I've got a lunch date today with my mother-in-law. We're going to go to the Bread Bowl, a new little place about, I don't know, 30 minutes away. Go there for lunch. I want to say that I might try and talk her into going to the thrift store, but I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. We'll see how I feel. Probably don't need to go back, but because that was one other thing that guy said the other day when I called the place. He said, you know, we put all the new inventory out, but then after that first initial day, then we also, you know, we keep putting that stuff out throughout the month. We, you know, save a little bit, and we kind of have it, you know, hold it back and then put it out I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like slowly, so they don't put it all, everything out. They keep a little bit back so they can, restock the shelves and stuff like that, which is actually pretty smart. Um, because you don't want somebody to come in and like buy all your really good stuff, and then you got, crap for the rest of the month. So it's actually a really good thought, really good system. So, and I didn't when I was there the other day, I didn't ask anybody about like a job, um, just because it's so busy that day and everybody's kind of running around with their heads cut off. So I didn't ask about it, but I might today if we go over there. She knows that I like to go, so I kind of have a feeling that we'll probably end up at the thrift store, which I'm good with. I like going there.
I sold
Uh,
this.
what is that?
Here, I'll have my show. My mail call. It's
That's
a
cute.
Worthington. Yeah,
That's really
it's a
cute. I like the colors.
Worthington. It's slinky.
It's very cute. Very cute. I had
Nice.
Yeah, I had six, I ended up having 6 sales last night,
That's awesome. I had 3.
so not too shabby. That's really
I,
good.
I sold this gun, Nintendo gun, and I sold the specials.
The specials.
Yeah,
What's that?
DMC baby.
DMC.
Yeah, it's my embroidery floss.
Oh, so that stuff is doing pretty good for you, huh?
It is. I'm
That's
surprised,
that's great.
but
Are you selling it to the same person or different? Really?
same person. She's
So
bought.
they
This is her 6th. She's bought 6
Wow.
so far. Only 64 more to go. 64 lots.
Oh wow.
So
So how much are they per lot?
$8.99.
Yeah. Kind of surprised me that she hasn't like bought all of them, which would be great for you.
I know. And then
But
I have pumpkin color too.
uh-huh.
And I have and then I have the rose color in bigger ones, bigger schemes.
Mhm.
And then I have balls.
Okay.
Oh, really? Nikki has a girl crush on me?
Yep.
Oh. Ooh la la. Let's hook up, Nikki.
Jesus.
Let's forget our husbands and hook up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoo, lordy.
Bishop Pickett is dying. You shit your pants, man.
He's like, that's what I've always wanted. It's like Christmas. Christmas in October.
He's probably like, I gotta get on there and tell her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hank says, yeah, you got your big spoon out this morning stirring that pot.
Yep. Yep. Well,
Hello, Buttersbox. I can't remember your name right offhand.
mm,
Is it Robert or?
I think it's Darren. I
Oh,
don't know.
Derek.
Yeah. I had the
Sorry,
D
Derek.
right anyway.
Yeah. You got the D.
I got the D right. Go figure.
What's Nikki doing this morning?
I don't know.
What the hell?
I don't know why she's not in here. I sent one to everybody. Well,
Maybe
not
she's
everybody,
hiding
but
from me.
I sent one to, well, I know that she's got to take her daughter to work.
Oh.
So that might be part of it, but.
Where are you going, fishing and picking?
I want to go.
I know. Come get me. I need a.
Right away on that magic carpet ride.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty darn good. Pretty darn good.
I need a damn vacation, man.
Yeah, you need to definitely ask for some time off more than just.
I don't really have like any time though. I mean, I have like 27 hours or something.
That's 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, it's good to kind of save those up too, because if something happens, at least you have, some time that you can use. So
Well,
I
did I tell
understand.
you? Did I tell you? Brandon has a hernia,
Right.
and the
He
same
does have
as
a hernia.
yeah, he went to the doctor and he's got one, and so he's gonna have surgery.
Oh. Do they know when they're going to do it?
No, they called him yesterday to schedule a consultation, and he wasn't home, so he's got to call him back today.
Yeah. Well, got to get it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Get it taken care of, and then you feel better.
And it's like,
Yeah.
oh God, he is such a bad patient.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, you definitely seen that firsthand when you guys were in Denver.
Mm-hmm. And he's like every man. Pretty much. I mean, every man that I have ever known is like a bitch baby when it comes to them being hurt or sick. So I was like, oh God, I'm gonna make sure I'm working when he's.
So you're not going to take time off to take care of him?
Hell no.
I want to go to work then.
I'm gonna tell him, you better call your mama and tell her to take some time off work, come take care of you.
Oh my gosh. But you're not going to take care of me?
No, I can't be like that because he took care of me.
Right.
I can't do that to him.
I know.
Wish I could, but
Let's see what's going on in the chat. Where are you going, fishing and picking? I'm going to miss you. That's what Beth said.
that's what Beth said. That's not what we said. Just kidding.
That sounds a nice little trip. That'll be good, though. Yeah, well, damn, he says that, and then he doesn't answer. The suspense.
I know.
Hank Allen, you need to get in here.
That's what I'm saying.
Get in here.
She thinks she gotta be shy and shit.
Poor Megan, she did that on accident.
What?
She went on camera on accident,
Oh no.
and it was the first time she was on camera, and she went on accident, and now she's like, now we keep telling her, nope, yeah, you already did it. We've already seen you, so it's all bets are off. And it was yesterday. I got a phone call, and it was just me and her online. And so I said, well, I'll be right back. And she was kind of, she wasn't very happy that I left her all by herself. But she survived. She had the gals in the chat and everyone in the chat helped her out. And so, she made it through.
Good. It's not a big deal.
No.
See, she goes, blow drying hair still ain't got a stitch on. Well,
you better fix that.
Get your stitches on and get
There's
in
a remedy
here.
for that situation.
Throw a shirt on and sit down.
Yeah. You'll be all right. You'll be okay. What the heck? Oh, I think that's it. Okay. Got a little discombobulated there. I got ahead of myself. I thought I'd shipped this one out already, and I hadn't even done nothing with it. Jeez. Wow. So it's going to be that kind of a morning. Yay.
I don't know. I feel somewhat. I don't know if I feel better or not. I'm still pretty congested, and felt like crap last night. And it took me forever to wake up at work.
Well, hopefully you were awake before you went to work.
Slightly. Not very much.
Yeah.
And I just had to deal.
Yep.
And I slept all day yesterday.
Well, that was probably a good thing for you.
I woke up.
Probably needed that sleep.
I woke up to eat dinner and I fell back asleep.
What's going on here?
Good morning.
Hi,
there
Nikki.
You are. Morning. Good morning.
You love me, Nikki?
Yeah, why?
I'm just saying. I love you too.
That's a pretty shirt you're wearing, Valerie.
Thanks.
That's what I said too.
It's new to me.
Hmm.
Well, it's been in my closet for a while, but just never had the guts to see if it actually fit. And then this morning I decided that I was going to try it on, and for some reason it liked me. So I said, okay, I guess that's what I'm wearing.
I am so cold this morning.
You're cold?
Chilly.
Yeah. It was like 30-some degrees this morning. We had frost on the window.
Oh, wow.
I actually had to scrape my window.
I'm not ready for that. I guess ready or not, it's going to come whether I'm ready or not, but
Yep.
I'm still not ready for it. But
it was like freaking 80 degrees last week.
I know. But I think because it's like rainy here and kind of dreary and everything, but I think it's actually supposed to kind of clear up and get nicer next week. Over the weekend and next week, I think it's supposed to look pretty. It's supposed to be a little bit nicer. So that's good, I guess. I'm doing my shipping. Yeah, we went to bed about like midnight last night. Or we ended the show about midnight, I should say. We went for quite a while.
Yeah, I listened till the end.
Oh, did you? That's right,
Yeah.
you did.
I was in the chat until just about the end.
Yeah.
My problem is every morning, no matter what time I go to sleep at, I wake up at 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
My bladder says it's time to get up and go pee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then once I'm up, I'm up.
Right.
I left you guys last night, and then after you guys were done, I watched Taco Stacks for a while too.
Oh.
So I probably didn't go to bed till like 2 o'clock, and then I woke up at 4.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And so I'm driving home from taking my daughter to work just a few minutes ago, and I was just like, I am going to fall asleep at the wheel. So I was like, I need to stop and get something to eat. So I swung into McDonald's, and I was like, oh, I'm going to talk to my friends. They'll wake me up.
Well,
I haven't even showered yet this morning.
well, you got all day for that.
I haven't even brushed my hair this morning.
Well, that's overrated.
If I took my hair out, look at it. See?
Yeah.
Big rat's nest.
Thank God for clips, huh?
Yeah.
Clips and ponytails. My hair looked about the same this morning when I woke up. And when I was doing that mail call video, it looked pretty bad too. Like, thank God I didn't do that like with the live picture, because I would have scared a lot of people. And I was like, well, what are you going to do with your hair? And I just makes me want to cut it off again, but I'm not allowed.
Why?
Oh, my daughters think I look better with long hair for some reason.
I thought you looked really nice with your short hair.
So
I like you got that kind of face. You can do anything.
I actually like to change it up. And I'll probably, throughout the winter, I'll probably leave it long. But then once spring gets here, then I'll probably chop it all off. I don't like that.
I don't think I cared for the blonde as much, but
yeah, I
really,
think
really white, but
I don't think I'm gonna do the pure platinum blonde anymore. I don't think I'm gonna do that. But
I think if you like maybe had streaks or whatever, that would look all right. But
yeah,
but I like the length of your hair. Then that was cute. But like I said, you got that kind of face where you can do pretty much anything.
yeah. I actually like short hair.
Yeah.
It's easy to fix. You know, a little tug here and a push down here, and you're good to go. But
I always wished I could have like the Meg Ryan haircut.
yeah,
You know, where she had that really short haircut and it was all messy. I really always wanted that.
Yep. That was always a really nice. I thought the same thing. I thought it was a really nice style.
Yeah, Valerie's really good with that haircut. Like, you guys haven't even seen. Well, maybe you've seen her in her past pictures, but like just like maybe an inch on the back, not even an inch, like a half an inch on the back, and she used to spike it.
Yep. High and tight.
Yeah.
And I love that. I mean, it was just so easy. You put a little bit of gel in it. It wasn't that in the back. It was pretty short, but on the front, on the top, I could, put a couple of curls in it, and it was fine. Or even put some gel in it, and it'd be fine. But I like that look.
Yeah, and it looks good on you.
Liked how easy, but well, I don't know. I'll probably let it grow out. Usually, I make the mistake of cutting it like right before winter, which is like the worst time you want to cut your hair because I would like to have hair covering my ears when I'm outside, and that's the worst thing you can do is cut your hair right before winter and have that cold air running through your ears. It just doesn't,
That's why they make earmuffs for hats.
Well, that's true. That's true. You are correct.
Normally McDonald's doesn't taste that good, but this morning this thing tastes so good.
Well, sometimes you just have that, it tastes really, really good.
Yeah.
Brandon called me and asked me if I learned anything, and then I told him what I wanted, and he says, "You can only have one thing. You can't have both." And I said, "Fine, don't give me anything," and I hung up on him.
Oh my gosh.
He's probably like, "Whoa, what did I do? I was just kidding."
The other Jason says, "Have y'all seen Meg Ryan lately?" I haven't seen her lately.
No.
Said she's dating John Mellencamp.
Huh.
And he said she's hardcore now.
Really? Wow.
Meg had about 4 too many facial plastic surgeries. Poor thing. I mean, she had that. To me, she had like that natural beauty. Like she didn't have to put too much makeup on.
Yeah.
She's just a natural, pretty woman. And that's too bad that she had, plastic surgery and everything.
Hey, did you guys see that thing this morning on eBay?
Huh.
What thing is that?
Shit. Let me see if I can get it to come up. It's an app that is the eBay for clothing sellers.
No.
And it's called Stoops, I think, or Stups.
STUPPS?
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of it.
I mean, and day-to-day.
And it's an app like Macari or Poshmark, whatever, that you download on your phone, and actually eBay's partnered with them. So if you already have clothing in your store, you can just add it to that too.
Well, sounds like definitely something to look at. I hadn't seen that.
They're
I don't know
in the
too.
running to get rid of Poshmark, huh?
I don't know too much about it, but it sounded interesting.
I have to look into that.
Let's see if I can find it.
See what it's about.
It must be an eBay company if eBay told you about it.
Yeah, they're saying that. SNUPPS.
Snoops.
Snoops.
Huh.
Mhm. And showcase your best looks with Snoops. From your closet to theirs. Organize and share. With eBay and Snoops, you can connect with millions of stylish shoppers and even sell straight from the Snoops app.
Huh. Huh? You know, anything is worth a try. Look into it and see if it's something.
And the way you do it is you just download it on Google.
Download it on Google.
Oh,
Margot says it's not Snoops, it's Snups.
Snups. I like Snoops better. I like that one better. Snoop, Snups. Tomato. It all works for me. Sorry about the tape. I'm trying to get this stuff listed. Not listed, but shipped out.
Yeah, don't list that stuff. You'll get in trouble.
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh,
funny.
So Fishing and Picking came on here, Nikki, and said, "Hey, did you know that Nikki has a girl crush on you?" And I said, "Oh, really?" I said, "Okay, Nikki, let's do it. Let's leave our husbands and hook up."
There you go. They were giving me shit because the other night I told Megan she was cute.
Oh shit.
And she was all worried about her looks, and I was like, I think you're cute. I think you have a cute face.
Yeah.
I wasn't being weird, but Jason and Tara, of course, made it weird. So
Sure.
then now everybody thinks I'm like into girls or something.
Oh, Jesus. I need to get over them.
He's just fantasizing.
Stick with your Amish women. Might have a little better luck.
We would still love you no matter who you love, Nikki. I am definitely straight. I love men. I love men. I love looking at men. I just love men. I have always been boy crazy my whole life. I've been like.
That's how I've been too.
That's
how I've been too.
I mean, there is not even any inclination of me not being straight, which there's nothing wrong with not being straight. I love gay people all day long, but as friends. But yeah, there is nothing gay in my body at all. Strictly dickly. I am. I like dickly.
Yep. Makes a big difference.
As a matter of fact, I always told my husband I was going to buy a Dickies shirt and put "I heart Dickies" on it. He's like, "You would." Nikki covering her butt. um,
I don't know where she's at. That's where Ainsley's at.
oh, that's Mother's mustache, ain't it?
Yeah. Y'all sure is.
I know, other Jason. I know. Sometimes I don't say things quite the right way the first time.
You know what she means, though. You know what she's talking about.
Because I had these two friends that were lesbians, and I was friends with the one like since high school. I knew her in school. We grew up together. Anyways, her girlfriend, who was from another state, we were getting ready to go out to the bar and stuff, and she's like, "You are just wonderful." I says, "Why?" She goes, "Have you always been this gay friendly?" I says, "What do I care what you do?" I says, "The only difference between you and me is what you do in the bedroom."
Yep.
I says, "You don't care what I do in the bedroom. Why should I care what you do?" She goes, "Oh, I just love you." I said, well, "It's true. I have some very good friends that are gay. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think they should be able to get married."
Yeah, my sister got married to a woman, to her wife. She got married in Vegas.
Not me.
Yeah,
What?
right.
No, not Sally. My other sister. My other sister, Amy.
I'm glad you cleared that up, Sally, because we were wondering.
I know. I'm sure you
Sorry.
would.
I didn't even
We
think
thought
about it.
maybe
I was just like,
Naked Man was just a cover up.
Maybe he is. You don't know.
A lot of sleeping going on in my bedroom. Yeah, wake that boy up. Oh, now my tummy hurts. Poor Naked Man, just a beard.
what do I want to do here?
If he doesn't bring Sally her breakfast this morning, he might just be a beard.
Yeah.
She might get rid of him.
I don't want to do that either.
I'm kind of one of those people. I don't care what people do. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
judge.
it took me a while to come around to the whole gay thing. You know, I just
I thought you were going to say come out.
no. You know, to kind of I don't know, just kind of make peace with it all, type of thing. You know.
Yeah. Well, I
'Cause of
imagine it
course.
would be a surprise. I mean, like a sister.
But the thing was, is we all knew that she was.
Oh.
She didn't feel comfortable, you know, coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it took her a while to be able to feel comfortable enough to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but back when we were kids, it wasn't the norm like it is now, you know.
No. I mean, can you imagine, you know, women that were Like I mean, you know, it had to have been done in the, you know, or I don't know how you would say it, politically correct. But you know that it's not like just a new thing. I mean, people have done it for years and years and years.
Oh yeah.
But, you know, like think back into the 1900s when, you know, you just, you know, live with somebody and, you know, basically tell everybody that, you know, that's your friend. Or, you know, how do you do that? That's probably how it was done, you know. Sorry, I'm making all this racket.
I gotta go weigh my stuff.
Well, I was brought up in a Catholic home. I am Catholic.
Uh-huh.
But and being Catholic, you're not supposed to think it's okay to be gay, but to me there's only one person that has the power to judge. And it definitely is not me. And what they do is between them and their God, and I don't know, it just doesn't affect me. They don't bother me, so I don't bother them. I don't care. And I agree with, you should be able to be with whoever you love. Your heart, you can't choose who your heart chooses. You know, your heart makes your choice for that.
That's right.
And God gave us sexuality, and if he didn't want us to express it, why did he give it to us?
That's a good way to look at it.
So there's quite a few things in the Catholic religion that I don't really agree with, because they're just old rules that don't really work anymore.
Right.
So don't tell my dad. But yeah, there's certain things. I mean, like priests. I think priests should be able to get married.
Yeah.
Birth control. This day and age, you have to have birth control.
That's a big deal, you know, that whole
and in my
issue
heart,
right
God
there.
is not going to shun me because I got fixed. You know.
Right. Right. Yep.
Well, mine was medically necessary, but still, you know, I think God would look higher upon me for stop having kids and raise the ones I have, the ones that I can afford, rather than keep pooping out kids and being in the poorhouse, making my kids live in a dumpster or something, you know. So
I agree.
And I don't believe being gay comes from Satan. So, you know. Anyways, stepping off the soapbox.
Yeah, that's got to be difficult. Scrap Lady said that she was married to her ex-husband is gay, and she was married for 16 years before she found out.
Oh boy. Are you still friends with him though? I hear a lot of people with that story, but they still stay really good friends because they were really good friends when they were married. It was just they just weren't sexually compatible.
Right.
Which I think is great, you know, especially since if they have kids, you know.
Yeah, you know, and some people, I think they're not attracted to one sex or another particularly, but they're just attracted to people.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's like, you know, I thought I liked guys, but I really like her, you know, kind of thing. And I see women that I'm attracted to, like, not, I don't know if it's sexually, but it's like an attraction type thing.
I'm sure you're throwing fishing and picking for a complete loop right now.
Good. He deserves it.
I'm sure he's like nipping at the bit because he's just like, oh my God.
his hands are probably shaking because he's
I'm
not
sure.
fishing anymore.
Yeah.
He's trying to behave himself. He said she's really good. She's still friends with him and get along with him, and he's an awesome dad. That's awesome. That's great that you guys could still continue to, especially if you got kids. That's great.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is when you're married, like I got married when I was 16. So 10 years later, I was not the same person. I wasn't, this little teenage girl that, didn't know anything. I don't know. I don't remember what I was going with that, but never
I'm
mind.
not into Taco Tuesdays either. We'd
Nope.
have to figure something else out.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to eat box lunch at the Y.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh. You guys are funny.
But if that's your thing, hey, that's all right. I like
Stop
spaghetti.
calling
Some
him.
people don't.
You what?
I said if that's what people like, well, so be it. So I like
Yeah.
spaghetti. Some people don't.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right.
Yeah. Yep, those are dogs.
Oh my gosh. Fishing and picking, you're horrible.
Wait, what do you think? Oh, I saw
I'm not
it.
gonna say it out loud.
Oh God, I saw
Y'all crack me up.
it.
I'm gonna take this stuff out to the mailbox. I'll be right back.
FMB, that's not politically correct. When has he ever been politically correct?
No, that's what I'm saying.
FMP isn't horrible. He's special. We will just refer to it as special. Oh, he's funny. Hi, Mike. um, that's funny. Anybody got any eBay questions?
Oh, it's going down from here. Hey there, Mike. eBay. What the hell is eBay?
Nope. I bought some. Continuing on with the subject, I bought
What
some
subject?
gutter. I bought some gutter parts. Since our minds are in the gutter.
Might as well keep it there.
I bought some brand new parts for gutters last night at the auction. I don't know if they'll sell, but we'll see. Everybody's like, what are you going to do with all that stuff? I was like, hoard it.
That was so funny the other night where we had that stupid table runner on your head. I was dying laughing.
Well, my daughter last night, she said something that was said in my show. And I was like, oh, you watched my show? She goes, yeah. And with the purse on your head, I was embarrassed for you. I was like, oh, shut up.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that. You don't want this out, or? It's a good show just because you're yourself. If you weren't yourself, then it wouldn't be a good show anymore.
Yeah, I says, I says, I just trying to entertain people, be funny. And she's like, well, just remember the internet is forever. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so what?
It's a gas station burger.
So forever people are going to think I'm funny.
It's not like you're sending a picture of your dick to somebody.
No.
I mean, it's a completely different thing. And, she may have, because when kids are, thanks for taking that package right out of my hand.
I did. And you're sitting there talking and not doing what you got.
I got a negative feedback. The person said I didn't ship and didn't refund.
But yeah, they're younger and they think that that's gonna come back on them or something. Just the way that they act.
Yeah.
And they're afraid of what other people think.
Yeah. They never told me that they didn't get the package. It was shipped about 2 months ago. Does it show delivered, Scrap Lady? If it says delivered, you could probably call eBay and have it removed.
Yes, definitely do that because you will have a defect.
Even it being 2 months ago, you may be able to have it removed because they haven't said anything in 2 months. Tracking shows in transit. Oh boy. Well, I would call the post office and see what they have to say about it, or check with the post office to see. I know it's really not your business to do it. It's actually the buyer's, but just for, I don't know, just because I'm that way. But it being like 2 months ago and then them not saying anything, them not saying, oh, I didn't get it, or opening a case or anything. They just left the negative feedback now, I'm assuming. I would call eBay and see if you can have it removed. But I would get in contact with the post office first and just see if they can track it down. But yeah, I would talk to eBay because you never had a chance to remedy the situation. And it took them 2 months to leave you a negative feedback. That's what I think. Otherwise, if eBay won't remove it, well, negative feedback and just move on from it. One negative feedback isn't gonna make or break your business. So,
well, no,
I mean, I
but
wouldn't really worry about it. But
they didn't do anything else, like open a case or anything.
sounds like no.
That's crazy.
Sounds like they bought
The
something
last
2
one?
months ago and they just now gave her negative feedback about it. I just heard from a customer that a package I sent out last week was being sent to dead mail, sent to mail recovery center. States cannot be delivered or returned. Anyone have that happen?
I've never heard
No,
of
I've
that.
never had that happen. Well, of course you would have. And yeah, I would just I would call eBay. See. Check on the package too. I would check on the package too, because just to see if you can get it recovered for them. Because eBay, chances are eBay will probably tell you to ask them to refund them and ask them to redo their feedback. You know, put in for a feedback. What do you call that? For them to change their feedback. Nikki, you're real and naturally just fun and make people laugh. Thank you, Val. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
There was no reason for them to leave you a negative feedback without giving you an option. But some customers, they just don't understand it. They don't understand. Like my sister-in-law is that way. If everything is not perfect, or if that thing is not perfect, she's going to leave them a negative feedback. Whether they refund her, whether they bend over backwards to help her, she is going to complain and leave them a negative feedback. Now, if I order something and it's not the way I wanted it, I would tell them, let them give an opportunity to either A, give me a partial refund, or at least say sorry, or let me refund, or let me return it, or whatever the case may be. And then how they handled that, then I would leave them positive feedback, or probably no feedback at all. Unless the person just seemed real scammy, then I would probably leave a negative feedback. But but some people are just that way. They're never happy and they'll leave negative feedback no matter what, Some people are just that way, and they don't understand the whole eBay thing about the negative feedback. They think, okay, I can just say a negative feedback and that's not going to affect the person, or whatever. Or they don't realize that people are actually living off of this income. They think they're just people that are just selling 1 or 2 items here and there. Oh yeah, they're a serial negative feedback leaver. I would mention that when you talk to eBay too.
Yeah, so would I. That's crazy.
Yeah. 20 feedback in the last year, that's crazy. And again, like I said, if eBay won't change it, just say, fuck, and move on.
You know what? I just thought of something. What if somebody has a really weird address and maybe they can write, or maybe they have their eBay address as something like an off number or an empty lot or something, but the
Yeah.
postal person still knows that it goes to them
Mm-hmm.
because the postal person knows their name. So what
Yeah.
if they have their eBay address for that empty lot? They get their packages with the packings, with the things still say delivered, even if it's an empty lot. You know what I mean?
Well, if it's delivered, yeah. Because they have these scanners nowadays where the postal service, the postman uses a scanner when they
I
deliver
know, but
stuff.
they're saying that they're delivering it to this empty lot, even though they're delivering it to this guy.
Hmm.
Oh, stop it, Beth. I am not. I'm just I try to figure these kind of things out. Like, what would be the reason why? I mean, he's left 20 negative feedbacks, and this just happens to happen to him,
Mm-hmm.
to where, you know, it's not being delivered. That's, to me, that's just weird. And I just try to think of, you know, the reasons why.
Yeah.
Why would it happen like that?
Hank figured it out. It's all the aliens.
He's an
Thank God
asshole
Hank's
and
here.
shit
He
happens.
figured it
Well,
all out. All the problems in the world, it's all aliens. Well, that's what I think. It would show where it's scanned. So if it's scanned somewhere else, they'll know. That's what I thought too. But she said this one's still in transit. So, I mean, this one was obviously left somewhere. But see, they have, I've had it where I've taken an address to the post office and they're like, no, we can't send it because it's not an actual address. So if somewhere along the way it said, no, this is not an actual address, somebody might have held it up. But why are these packages not, why are they being held up? Why are they not just being sent back to the sender? That's what I want to know. There's always that return address. So why aren't they sending it back to the return address if there's an issue?
Right.
Why are they sending it to dead letter, dead mail, or whatever department? Or why are they leaving it hung up at some post office? Why not just send it back to the sender? I mean, that's really and truly the whole reason why we put return addresses on stuff, and that should fix the problem. So that's one thing I never understood is how things end up in the dead letter office or whatever. When why don't you just return it to the sender?
Right.
But who knows?
Yeah, that's kind of interesting there, OJ. Because I'm getting ready to call about my package. I don't know. It was a box of golf balls. So how could it have been too damaged?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh boy. Yeah, I always check mine to make sure they were delivered too. But sometimes when we're busy selling stuff, we sometimes miss things.
I need to probably start doing that. I haven't done that.
The clerk told me that they are not dealing with them anymore. Straight to the dead mail processing center.
Huh.
Well, that's kind of bullshit. I mean, not that you're saying it, but I mean that they're not dealing with it anymore. You know, some post offices are just that way. I don't understand it. You know, like my post office, they will like bend over backwards to help their customers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you go in there, and even the Duluth post office, you go in there and they help you with anything. I see it all the time when I go in there, you know, and they'll be like, fill all this out. You do this, this, and this, and then just come right back up. You don't even have to stand in line, you know, and they'll take them right back in just ahead of everybody, and they only make you stay in line once, you know, and they're just always just bending over backwards to help everybody. I guess I'm just fortunate that I have good post office.
Well, I used to have that one lady that she actually lives kind of catty corner from me, and she used to work at the post office, and she would, every time I brought packages in, she was very, which I understand rules and regulations and how, you know, things need to be in order for them to not only scan, you know, at the post office, but also scan, you know, throughout their journey to the customer. But I mean, it never failed. She always had a problem with any packages that I brought in.
What the hell is going on? Did Beth Ann unban her just so that somebody else can ban her?
What the heck?
Oh my god, that was funny.
Who's Celia?
I was trying to get her too.
Was banned by hand. Okay. Was
Oh,
unbanned.
she was a troll.
Celia was banned. Okay.
No,
I
but
thought she was banning stuff, and I was like, how is she doing this?
No, she was banned, and then she was unbanned, and banned again.
Oh my gosh.
They all clicked at the same time. Swinging them wrenches.
That's right.
I even clicked on it, was going to ban the person, but she had already been banned, so mine came up as unbanned, so I didn't push anything.
That's funny. Y'all are happy. You're trigger happy this morning.
All right. At least they got them.
You got them. That's the important thing.
Oh, God, I'm so tired.
We should have just kept on unbanning and banning her.
Oh, that would have really tripped him out, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
These ladies are crazy.
we'll have to try it.
They've lost their mind.
F&P was probably going to the link to see the videos.
So I think I understand why I still have this shirt and why I didn't list it. I mean, I liked it, number one, but I was just like scratching my back, and there's a hole.
Oh.
There's a hole in it.
Well, do I then?
Okay, I'm gonna try and show y'all, but I don't want to show you my butt. I just want to show you the hole, not the butt hole.
I don't want to see your butthole. That's just weird.
Do you see the hole? It's right there.
We just had this discussion, Valerie.
I don't see your butthole, but
do you see the actual hole in the shirt? It's right there.
No.
Okay.
No.
Then I guess we're good.
Valerie, me and Sally just had this discussion. We're not into that.
Oh gosh.
You're my sister. It's weird.
Margot says she's sticking her finger in it. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are hilarious. It's too funny. I know. I think the same thing. Bungholio. Your
Need
hole is
TP
funny.
for my bunghole.
I'm
That's
back to
one-
driving, so I'm not looking at the chat.
You guys are funny. Oh. Yeah, I'm not real sure what I got. Ow. Ow, that hurt.
Careful.
I'm not sure what I got going on today. Well, I know I've got lunch. I know that much. Got lunch to do, and then, like I said, I don't know. She might want to go to the thrift store, and I probably won't fight her on that. And
Is that with your mom-in-law?
yeah. Yeah. She might need to go to Walmart. She's very self-sufficient. I mean, she goes and she runs, and you know, she enjoys doing that. So, you know, and then she just, you know, she just likes to get out and she likes to do things. And she's 74, you know, she likes to be busy. So I got this email yesterday, and it said, here's your order, and you can pay with this. It's from Chewy.com, and it's some kind of dog chew. I don't know if it's like dog food, but it like gives me my whole address. Says view order status, and then it says shipping address to Brooklyn, New York. And it says Dr. Tim's dog pursuit formula, dry dog food. Okay, so the total is like $49.39. I don't know why they're giving me this information.
It sounds like
and
somebody used your information.
then I get another email that says, we're sorry that your credit card did not go through, or something to that effect. And I hope not, because I didn't order this. So it's kind of weird.
Somebody hacked your credit card.
You think so? That's weird.
Or they just use your email.
And
That's
I don't,
kinda
well, I mean, I haven't heard anything. It says payment has been declined. Let's see what the email says. Your payment couldn't be processed.
Even though it was declined, I would still call that Chewy and tell them, hey, I think my account's been hacked. And I would call your credit card company also, so they can put a red flag on your account.
Yeah. It says the issuing bank may have declined the charge if the name, expiration date, or zip code you entered doesn't exactly match the bank's information. Please verify. So I'll just call this number and let them know that that's not my information and that they need to cancel this. It's always something.
Make sure you call the institution that the card was declined from, whether it be your bank or credit card company, and let them know so that they can put a red flag on your account. Even if you don't have that account anymore, you still want to put a red flag on it.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I have two banking accounts, two debit cards. So how do I know which one that's from?
Well, they'll know.
Oh, okay.
Or look on your statement and see what it should show the declined charge on it.
Yeah.
Beth says, I agree with Megan. It's a phishing email. So, like, if you call the number that email has on it, they're going to ask you information. They want information from you. They want you to give them information.
Gotcha.
So be careful.
I would look up Chewy's number or look up Chewy and make sure it's a legitimate company, because they're right. It could be a phishing email, but I would look up Chewy and see if it's a legitimate site, because I've had it happen on iTunes where somebody tried to take my money or try to use my money for it, but it was a bad card. The card was old and I didn't have it anymore. And but anyways, I called iTunes. I didn't call the number on the email. I called iTunes and got it taken care of, though. So.
Robin said Chewy is legit.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
I've heard it
before.
So.
I'll definitely call them and try to find out what the heck's going on. The number that they gave me is correct.
I was going to go to a rummage sale, but no, I need to go home.
You still have stuff in your car?
I do. Yeah,
Not that that's any of my business, but it's none of my business either. So, oh my God! So they did they have a live chat for this Chewy.com. So I picked the live chat, and the guy says, "Meow, can I help you today?"
Hey, it's my brother.
Oh,
May I help you, meow?
Oh, that's hilarious.
And don't give them people your full credit card information or debit card information.
I won't.
Just tell them that, give them the order number, whatever was on the email, and then if they ask for any verification of your card, just give them the last 4 digits so they can verify it. That's it. Don't give them everything.
I will not do that. Dog, come here. Bring it here. Bring it here. Come on. Bring it here. You used to be so sweet. Now you're getting ornery, huh? Come here. Are you kidding me, dog? Are you guys still there? Hello?
I'm still here. I'm just
Okay.
driving.
Okay.
I'm out in the country, so I get spotty service.
It's okay. Are you being ornery? Are you being ornery? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. You little boy, huh?
Oh, you can read those.
Hey, that's a little too much.
Is there going to be any working else today?
I just plan on listing. Can you hear me? Quit. Is everybody still there? Nikki, you still there? Okay.
I had lost service. Somebody must have called me or something.
Huh.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Anyways, I asked, is there going to be any like hangouts later? Or?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll definitely do one. Probably after I get back from lunch.
Okay.
So probably around, I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
I like to do that for a little bit and then kind of take a break and then have one in the evening. So the night people can
I never.
Huh?
I never got a notification. I never got a notification yesterday afternoon when you did one.
That's
Until
weird.
it was over. I got the notification.
That's really weird.
And granted, I was at the auction anyways, so I mean, I probably wouldn't have come in anyways, but.
You are trouble this morning. Double trouble, huh? There you go. Get in your bed. Take a little nappy. I know, Hank, you got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff on your plate. I feel you. Yeah, last night was pretty darn good. That's really weird. Hopefully they can find out what was going on. Yeah. Megan, did you see what I wrote? I didn't. I haven't seen it yet. Let me go back here. Call your credit card company, Valerie. Yes. Megan Carl. They always use a legitimate company name to lure you in. Yeah. Well, I will not give them any
Well, the thing is
personal
sometimes,
information.
like when that happened with me with iTunes, I called them and she said, yeah, they tried to go and order all this, and it was like $100 and some worth of stuff
Mm-hmm.
and apps, or additions to their Game of Thrones or whatever it was called, Game of something, or Clash of Titans, or something like that. Anyways, they tried that, and the lady at iTunes said, yeah, and that they did try to do it.
Hmm.
And so then she removed all my information off of there and closed my account. She said, "Now, if you ever get iTunes again, if you ever get an iPhone again, you're going to have to redo an account." Because I told her, I said, I haven't had an iPhone in years,
Right.
So there's no reason for this charge, and so I can guarantee that I didn't do this charge. So she completely wiped out my whole account. So yeah, that's. So I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a phishing email. It could be legitimate too.
Yeah, it could be legitimate that somebody's actually trying to use my credit card information to charge something on, but
Yeah.
just wait and see what he says. This meow guy. He says, thanks, just a moment while I dig up your account. I guess they have to use that animal vernacular to, make it go along with the whole pet stuff. But I'll figure it out. I'll call. I mean, I only have 2 banks. I only have 2, credit card, debit card. So it's either one or the other. And so I'll figure it out. Thankfully, they didn't do anything. It declined it. So
Yeah. Well, seeing ordered by you where you live and it wasn't delivering to where you live, it probably looked fishy to them.
Right.
Which is good. I mean, sometimes some of these things that banks and PayPal and all these other places do to protect us is really freaking annoying, because it makes it so you can't do certain stuff. But then again, when something like this happens to you, it's like, well, I'm kind of glad they're on my side. They got my back.
Right. Exactly.
And I mean, like the lady at iTunes, she said that was a card that was no good anymore that I had on file. Like I said, I mean, it's been years since I used an iPhone. So, I mean, that would have been a credit card that's probably been replaced 10 times over.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I mean, I still want a flag on my account showing that did happen, just in case,
Right. Right. I'm surprised he's sitting here so calmly.
Mm-hmm.
But he did wake me up this morning. That was the reason why I woke up. He woke me up barking. So
You have to go potty, or?
Yeah, we just had to go outside.
Oh, that's good. Good. That means he's learning.
Yep. And it's kind of weird because, especially if I'm on the Hangout, he'll lay down about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and he'll sleep the whole time until we go to bed. And then, of course, I put him out, before we go to sleep, and then bring him in. And he's a little bit like, you could tell he wants to play a little bit because he slept. And
Yeah.
so we'll play a little bit, but it doesn't take him long before he's tired enough where he just wants to lay back down. So
That's good.
that's awesome. My
What?
daughter Julie, she does a lot of sales on Etsy. But she also goes through different there was a place I think it was in Sacramento, and they were doing like a magazine. They were trying to
Mhm.
do like a magazine, not necessarily a magazine, but just like a layout for a magazine type of thing.
Mm.
And so they contacted my daughter and said, "We're considering you for your company to be in the layout."
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
And she was very, very excited and everything, but she said, "Mom, it's not a for sure thing. They just have to look over some stuff and basically make sure that I'm the one that they want to use."
Yeah.
And so she just messaged me and she said, "Guess who's getting on in a magazine?" So
Well, that's
she's
cool.
she's going to be in a magazine. And I think it's just
That's
a
awesome.
like a local magazine, but still, I mean,
Still,
I think that's awesome.
That is great.
I mean, that's going to give you more,
yeah,
um,
more exposure.
yeah,
Is that the one?
so-
That's the one in California, right?
right,
Yeah.
right.
That's
So yeah,
awesome.
she's doing good.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she's a good kid. She's growing up and new mama and everything, and I know sometimes it can get a little crazy and everything,
Yeah,
but she's a good kid.
that's good. And tell her to remember the little people.
Yep. Don't forget about your mama.
Yeah. Don't forget where it all started.
Yep. Okay, Ringo, you need to go on bed if you want to sleep. Come on. I would love to just sit there and hold you all day, but that's just not going to happen.
Wouldn't that be
Not
nice?
going to happen. No, you need to lay down. That's why you have a bed. Lay down. Go night night. There you go. Curl up.
Oh, I gotta go take a shower. Of course, if I go take a shower, I'll wake up. I'll be fine. Usually, I feel sluggish till I take a shower, and then once I take a shower, I'm good to go. Oh.
So we're going to lunch with Rose.
Yeah. She's supposed to be here about 11:30. I'm going to try and get some. I did a bunch of, well, about 6 or 7 drafts last night, so I'll
Nice.
probably get off here about 10 and then get those up and running so I have some stuff up. And then I've got like 3 totes of inventory that needs to be put away. So I need to work on that too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go take a shower. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Okie dokie.
Have a
And
hanging on.
Yeah,
You
have a
too.
good day, and I'll send you the link for the hangout.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Talk to you later. How you doing, Sally?
I'm hanging in there.
Feeling kind of rough? Rough
Yeah.
around the edges?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go to bed?
Mm,
Go to bed. Go to sleep.
yeah. It was funny. Brandon was messing with Fuzzy. We always do that. We like find little things that, like, he was going boom, just making those noises, and that was enough to make him run down the hall. And so he runs down here and he jumps on my couch, and so I come in here and he's sitting on this much of couch because the whole other spot is covered, you know, with my stuff. Like, you found a piece of couch? He's, you know, he's a big fat dog and he's on this much of a couch. Where are you going? Fuzzy.
Yep. Goodbye, Megan. Hope you have a great day.
Yep. Brandon's messing with Fuzzy. Where are you stuck? Hold on, he's stuck.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing?
I'm trying to move, but I can't. I'm stuck. But yeah, that's kind of my plan. Get some listings up before I go to lunch, and then go to lunch, and then possibly go to the thrift store maybe. If we don't, I'm fine with that. But if we do, I'm fine with that too. And then come home and probably get situated, get the dog situated. I don't like to be gone too long because I have to leave Ringo in the bathroom when I'm gone right now. He needs to get a little bit bigger so before he can start staying outside with the other dogs. So I don't really like to leave him in the thing. Yes, I do need to go by and see if I can get that wine.
You
Since we're
plan
going to
on
be
drinking, huh?
well, since we're going to be in Hiawatha, maybe I'll see if we can run by there and get me a bottle of wine. I just need to make that a normal stop when I go to Hiawatha.
Yeah.
I don't go there very often, but you know, maybe once a week, possibly. You know, usually about once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. So it's kind of expensive. It's $18 usually on the
Yeah.
wine. So that's right. It's a hair coloring, wine drinking kind of weekend, listing kind of weekend. I think I'm gonna take the plunge and do my burgundy.
Are you?
I don't know.
What, Fuzzy? What?
All right, Beth. We'll see you later.
See ya, Beth.
Have a great day.
Get some sales, girl.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I know everybody's kind of got stuff to do and people to see and people to do, and
Beds to do.
so
People to do. Is that what you said?
yeah. Yep.
I got
people to
beds
do,
to do.
places to go, people to do. That's what it. That's what it is. All right, guys. Hope y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all later in the working hangout. Love ya.